All right, all right. Let's see what's going on. Wait for some people to get in the room. We'll see. Curious on how the internet connection is. Okay. Get some music in here. Hello. Harmony, hey, what's going on? Welcome. Cards are starting to pop. Ooh. Yeah, first like. Interesting. I'm just getting the energy flush through these cards really fast. Harmony, while you're at it, why don't you go ahead and subscribe? We'd love to have you in Beach Balance Life in this vibe tribe. Ooh, okay. Ooh, okay, so I just pulled a card for everybody overall just to get this reading started for the night on Sunday, June 15th. Yes, awesome. Thank you, Harmony. The overall card for everybody's energy is water fight. So what this card means, you probably can't read it, but it's actually saying heaviness is now being lifted and more clarity. Burdens are cast away and you can feel weightlessness. You know, you kind of get that, hey, mystical musings. You can get the burdens you've been carrying over the heavy energy over the weekend is now being drifted away. So that's really awesome. I'll go ahead and answer your card for you, Harmony, while we wait for other people to get in the room, and then we'll go into the star signs. Sunday fun day. That's right, mystical musings. How's the internet connection? I was actually just testing out this streaming software, and I ended up using what I'm using right now because it wasn't that great, you know, kind of bummed. I don't know if it was just my internet connection overall. It's good? Okay. All right. Hey, Bill, what's going on? Man, I was so bummed. The software I was just using, it looked great when I did a tester. The playback wasn't that great, and I don't know if it's because of my webcam, but it was great. I had it all set up. I had like the star signs ready to be posted. I was so close, and I almost canceled this live because I thought I wanted to do it, and then I went ahead and just came live because I figured, well, got to roll with the punches, right? Not everything can be perfect like Virgo energy, right? So, Harmony, I'm totally getting, these are the 3 cards I just pulled for you. I have the Lover's card. Obviously, you're asking about your love life. I do have that you've been waiting for this proposal, but I do see the Queen of Wands, which is all about fiery passion and is like a yes card. I'm going to say yes, but I don't want to get your hopes up. I don't know exactly like what's on this person's mind. I do feel that energy is really hard to pin down when it comes down to specific questions like that, because we're already putting pressure on the question, is he going to propose, right? So there's already this expectation. So I feel like the cards aren't going to tell me and go deeper, only because it's meant to be a surprise, right? And if you're feeling it, it's probably going to happen. Right, yeah. Totally. Ooh, if he's saying things, that's good. Ah, yes. See, now we have everyone chiming in the chat. I love it. Yay. Cool. So you're welcome. So just so you know, Harmony, you're new. Welcome to Beach Balance Life. Thank you so much for subscribing. I'm super stoked that you're going to be joining us. Every Sunday night, I do the star signs energy read for the week, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And then also on Friday nights, I do Improv Tarot, which is a lot of fun. You never know what you're going to get. And every single Friday night is different. So you definitely have to chime in and join us. Yeah. Oh, thank you. Yes, this is my little oasis right now. So it's kind of, I'm resetting everything, which is great. So let me shuffle the star sign cards and we'll get started. Okay, first we're going to start with Cancers. I already know we have a Cancer in the house. Harmony, what star sign are you? Just curious. I feel like I'm back in my old school. You guys should have seen this software I was totally rolling with. Oh, I'm so frustrated. But that's okay. I can roll with the punches. All right, Scorpios, let's see what's going on for you this week. Hold on, let me just turn this light up a little bit. There we go. I should have just tested it to see if it was just the internet for a second or if it was just the streaming software itself. But I didn't want the show to be bad. Maybe what I'll do is I'll do a pop-up later and go on later tonight with that software and see what happens. Okay. All right, Cancers, let's see what's going on for you this week. Woohoo! Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Ooh, we have a time for healing. So this is what your focus is this week, Cancers. You need to focus in on healing and really taking that time to be with this new moon that's getting ready to happen. This isn't a new moon. This is a balsamic moon. But I do feel that, I don't know about you guys, but this weekend, I feel like Friday was really intense. Yesterday was super chill. I had the best Saturday. I've had the best weekend, actually. It's great. I spent time at the beach, spent time with friends, had a bonfire, was at the marina all day, chilling on some boats with some friends. It's fun. Well needed. Makes me question my life back in Chicago. Okay, so your challenge this week, Cancers. All right, soon. So you definitely have been feeling, maybe I kind of feel it this time for healing, you're waiting for it to be done. But just know that don't be impatient. This soon card, it sounds like you have been wanting this, to rush through this process. And if not rush through this process, you've been wanting to heal really quickly, which is basically rushing through the process, right? Because you're trying to will it to happen. But do know that the challenge this week is to have patience, and soon enough you will know when you have gone through this healing or this hermit mode that you want to go into just to get through the week. Okay, so your advice this week is trapped in fear. Okay, like I said, so you're literally trapped in fear and you need this time to heal. So this is the overall energy. Take this time this week to heal. Do a lot of self-care. Get some good exercise. I recommend doing some yoga. I'm hearing for you. And also, like if you can go get a massage, I'd go get a massage if I were you. So that's what I have in store for my Cancers this week. Let's see who's next. Okay, we have Leos. Leo's Sun, Moon, Rising. What's going on, my Leos? Woohoo! All right, let's see what's happening. Harmony, where are you chiming in from? Are you still on board? Ooh, that card wanted to come out. There we go. Leos, emotions are running high. Oh, okay, super moon. So that's pretty close to an eclipse. And we do have solar eclipse on Friday, which is really cool. I have a really cool show planned for Friday, and it's going to be awesome. So definitely chime in Friday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. It's going to be awesome. So Leos, let's see what your challenge is this week. Ooh, safe harbor. So you may feel that you need to run to a safe harbor because of all these high emotions. Don't try to be the courageous lion of the jungle, the king of the jungle, trying to stay out there and hold your head up high with all this pride. I really feel like you need to retreat and go into a safe harbor and deal with your emotions internally, because I feel like this is an internal thing for Leos this week. So emotions are running high. Let's see what the overall advice is for Leo, sun, moon, or rising. Woo, obstacles and challenges. Okay, so see, you have a lot going on this week, Leos. A lot is challenging you. And I do feel that you have to navigate around some sticky situations. So your overall advice is make sure that you take time to go into your safe harbor so you can plan these strategic moves that you're going to be facing this week, okay? I have a feeling we're going to go super fast because I'm already like, I feel like I just had a whole bunch of coffee and I didn't. I had tea, decaf. Libra, what's going on, Libras? All right, Libra, sun, moon, or rising. Ah, okay. Libras. Again, the emotions are running high for you, Libras. Same card as Leo. Interesting. And you're right next to each other in the zodiac. So what does that have to say? There must be something about those planets traveling very close together. The sun and then the planet that represents Libra. I can't remember off the top of my head. But let's see what your challenge is this week, Libra. Your challenge is buoyant. So you need to remain buoyant, have some buoyancy this week, and really just kind of bob along like a cork on the water and just really go with the flow with the universe. Because once you start putting pressure on things, especially when emotions are running high, that little cork that's bouncing on the water, you're going to hold it underneath the water and you're creating resistance and you can't manifest things to come in. Thank you. I knew you have my back, mystical musings. Venus. So Venus must be like squaring or something with the sun. There must be some sort of angle going on right now this week. So, okay, your overall, woo, not even had a chance. Oh, okay, interesting. So you need to roll the punches because there's some deception and envy rolling around you this week. Libras, I really feel that you need to be cognizant of this and don't let people pull the wool over your eyes. And I really feel that we have a lot of Neptune energy that we just went through. We're still going through some different transits this week with Neptune. Neptune is the planet of living in a dream world, and it's easy to be deceptive or deceived by people because you see the world through rose-colored glasses. So I really feel like you need to be cognizant of just things around you that could provide some feelings of deception and maybe some jealous of people around you as well. If people want to take you down or something like that. But your overall advice card is to just be cognizant of that, okay? So just don't look for things like that, but just when things start to flow naturally as you're bobbing along in this buoyant state of no resistance, because that's where you want to be innately when you listen to Abraham Hicks. She talks about that all the time. And I do feel that you're going to be able to recognize the situation pretty easily. Woo! Interesting. Comment below. To everyone who's watching this that isn't watching it live, let me know, because as the week unfolds, I'm noticing there's more and more views. So people are really starting to gravitate towards these videos. And I'd like to see how the accuracy is for each sign. And always like look for your rising sign as well. Your sun sign is how you're going to feel internally, and the rising sign is how you're going to deal with it emotionally and out into the world, as well as your moon sign. So next we have Virgo. What's going on, Virgos? What's up, Kathy? Woohoo! Chica bonitas in the house. Okay, Virgos. So, surrender to the divine. Virgos, I really feel that you really have been resisting, and things have been building up so much you can no longer carry the weight on your shoulders. You need to surrender to the divine. And right behind it, I'm only pulling 2 cards right now because it came behind, and it says, don't let pride get in your way. So I feel like you're being very egotistical, Virgos, and really letting your pride just rule rather than surrendering to what the divine has for you. I think you need to release control. Virgos are, you're really good at having processes, and you're really good at having control on things, but you can't fight the moonlight. Woo! So your challenge is success this week. I think that maybe, sometimes you may be scared of success, or people have fear of success or doing projects because they're going to succeed. So don't let that fear get in your way. And your overall advice this week, Virgos, is solar plexus chakra. Again, with the Leo energy, the sun beaming through your solar plexus. Okay. So I definitely feel that you do have some success coming up, and you do have a lot of sunshine in cards. I think you just need to be a little cognizant and understand that there's divine timing. And once you have that thought in your head all week, let things unfold naturally. I think you're really going to be in a good spot. All right, let's see who's next. Scorpios. Woohoo! What's going on, Scorps? All right. Okay, let's see what's going on for Scorpios. Flew right out of the deck. Show the world the real you. Full moon in Aquarius. Okay, that's what I really feel you need to focus on this week. And Scorpios are pretty deep, so you need to open up a little bit, Still waters run deep, but Scorpio, I think it's time to make some waves. Like a good surfer. And 30 feet. So 30 feet is like literally the first atmosphere when you're scuba diving. You have 30, 60, 90 feet. And so, yeah, you need to come up out of the surface. That's your challenge this week. You need to come up to the surface and create some waves and show the world the real you. All right, the overall advice. Hey, you guys, chime in on the chat. I'm thinking about switching this live to Mondays or Tuesdays, just so I can enjoy my weekend a little bit, because I literally go live, and then the next thing I know, I have to go live again twice in a weekend. And, I'm just wondering. So the overall advice is mental conflict. So you definitely need to do mind over matter this week, and really just get into that flow of opening up and showing your creativity, speaking up for yourself, coming out of this submersed feeling, and really just coming out of the depths of your mind. That's what I'm seeing. Come out of the depths of your mind. That's your advice this week, Scorpio. Stop thinking so much. Get out and have some fun. Let your hair down a little bit. Okay, next we have Taurus. Taurus, sun, moon, or rising. And let's see if that will stay up. Maybe. There we go. All right. Let's see, Taurus. What is going on? Yes, thank you, Kathy. I do. I actually wanted to stay down at the marina today because one of my friends brought out his guitar, and I was like, oh my gosh, I have to get back. So otherwise I'd be on the dock right now watching the sunset. Cool. Mondays or Tuesdays. That's awesome. Cool. Thanks, Bill. Tuesdays sometimes become a sailing day, so it might be Mondays. Because Tuesdays and Wednesdays I'm sailing on Lake Michigan. Okay, and because Chicago is finally opening up the harbors, so bam. Again, why I still need to get to 1,000 subscribers so I can go live from my phone, because if it comes to sailing, I usually drop everything. So when I get the call. Okay, so Taurus, your advice this week, or where you are, you need to balance your spirituality and your practicality. So I would just definitely practice on the yin and yang, like balancing the yin and yang and the masculine and feminine energy and going with the flow, because you also got the buoyant card. I love this. It's literally like in sync every time. It's always in sync. Hey, what's up, Jade? What's going on? Woohoo! Where are you dialing in from? Woo, okay, Taurus. Your overall advice this week is fulfillment of wishes, which is amazing. And it's all heart centered. So you have a lot of abundance coming in this week. I really feel that, you know this, and by being buoyant, you're telling the universe you're going with the flow and you trust divine timing. Okay. Ohio, what's up? That's cool. We have a lot of people from Chicago, Indiana, and Arizona. We have a lot of people. That's great. Welcome to Beach Balance Life. That's so cool. Okay, let's see who's next. We have Gemini, sun, moon, rising, or Venus. I'm so glad you guys showed up. I literally almost canceled this to the last minute. Thank you. I know, I love the waterfall too. There's some koi in the fish pond, and I don't think you can see it from here, but maybe there's some lily pads. I'm hoping they're going to bloom while I'm here. Okay, Gemini. Woohoo! Ooh, okay, Gemini. Nothing will come of this current situation. That is the energy right now. There's like a mosquito. Yes, it is beautiful. I'm super happy right here in this spot. It's my little oasis right now. Okay, let's see what this card means for you, Gemini. Nothing will come of this situation. So, yep, nothing will come of your current situation unless you head up to wind and really just put the pedal to the metal, tighten in the lines to your sails, and point the bow into the wind, up towards the wind, and gain some speed. Awesome, cool, Jade. Thanks. So Jade, I come live I come live twice a week, definitely on Fridays at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, which you're in Ohio, so you're in Midwestern. Gotcha. And then Sundays at 7 o'clock, but I'm thinking of switching this to Monday nights. But we'll see. But I always post a thumbnail prior so people know. So if I do end up switching the time, it will usually say in highlighted Sunday at 7:30 instead of 7 o'clock, etc. So you have to come on a Friday night because it's a lot of fun. It's a different vibe. I do a lot of improv tarot, and it's a lot more interactive with everyone in the chat. So it's pretty cool. Yes, Kathy, I do need to do that. Love it. Cool. Jade, how did you stumble across this channel? Just curious. I mean, I'm such a small, tiny channel for right now. Okay. Oh my gosh. Gemini, your overall advice card this week is solar plexus, or I'm sorry, sacral chakra. So this is your second chakra. So you really need to tune into that energy. What I'd recommend is, this is you have your base, your root chakra, which is your creativity. And this is, as the chakras build, it builds more confidence, etc. as it goes up through, depending on if it's your throat chakra or your heart chakra. I recommend doing some information, like Google sacral chakra, and just kind of see. Oh my God. Yeah, my light's going. Par for the course, you guys. And but this is your overall advice card, so you really need to focus on this. I saw you in search, and when I saw you, and oh, that's awesome. That's so cool. Amazing. I'm so happy. I love when people just organically find this. Okay, so we have Pisces next. Woohoo! Pisces, sun, moon, rising. What is going on? I cannot believe how big these mosquitoes are. I don't know what they've been feasting on. Hopefully not me. It's chilly enough. I didn't realize they'd be out. Okay, Pisces, sun, moon, or rising. Let's see what's going on for you this week. A time for healing. Interesting. Your fellow water sign, Cancer, got this sign as well, or this card. A time for healing. So I really feel that this is a time for you to just trust divine timing. Let things flow this week. I really kind of feel like that's the overall energy. And I didn't even look at any astrology for this week. I just was kind of tuning in to what people needed to hear. So your challenge this week is rounding the mark. So you may not have enough steam to round the mark. And rounding the mark, when you're in a sailboat race, you're literally rounding the mark to go to the next leg. So I feel like you're you're very close to rounding the mark, but you may not have the energy. And the only way you're going to have the energy is to take time to heal the last minute stuff that may be coming up, all that like yucky stuff that you're feeling. So if you start feeling that weird, like, I don't even like to say the word anxiety because I feel like it just means there's so many different definitions for it. But I really feel that anytime you start feeling kind of like edgy or frustrated or overwhelmed, identify that and go for a walk. Get outside in nature as soon as you start feeling that. So your overall advice this week, Pisces, is triumphant and success. You're going to have a switch breakthrough. That is awesome. I love it. Look how this sword is slicing through the darkness and just bringing light onto the situation, which is great because with the solar eclipse on Friday, it's a new moon. You're not going to see any moonlight. So this is perfect card for you this week. Okay, let's see. All right. I can't shuffle this, so I'll pick up Aries. Woohoo! Jade, what sign are you? If you want to tell the chat, we would love to know. We like to know what fellow signs are in here. Okay. Let's see. What's going on for Aries this week? All right. Step out of your comfort zone. Hilarious. I'm an Aries. I was stepping out of my comfort zone and wanted to bail on the live tonight, and I didn't. So here I am practicing what I preach. I'm stepping out of the comfort zone. Let's see what the challenge is for Aries this week. Ooh, Capricorn. Nice. Head to wind. So very similar to the card we just pulled. Head up to wind. So you need to put the pedal to the metal. Don't let fears get in your way. If you're working on projects or anything where you feel that you may be scared, it's time for you to step out of your comfort zone and just do it. It's okay to grow. I know it's scary to grow. And for instance, the reason why I'm so chiming into this, because the streaming software I was going to use tonight, which I will use, I just need to figure out the camera, but it was going to stream to Facebook at the same time. And I don't really post a lot of stuff on Facebook. And I have only like 400 connections over there. But it would people that don't know what I'm doing all the time. So it was kind of scary, but it's going to happen. I'm going to step out of my comfort zone. All right. Overall advice for Aries this week. Truth. Speak your truth. Ooh, I love this card. It's so pretty. It's like literally this person. I think it's a female. I think I see a ponytail. It's literally like looking into this world and just like, sorry. If you guys saw how big these mosquitoes were, you'd be swatting them away too. But anyway, I feel like she's looking through this doorway into this beautiful universe and all of this magical things that she can manifest. And this is what Aries need to focus on. This is the overall advice. You can manifest anything you want. Okay? Don't be scared, but you have to take the first step and step out of your comfort zone. We have Capricorn next. What's going on, Jade? I hope you're still online. This is your reading for the week. Okay. I also thought about taking this show and combining it with my Friday night show. And then those shows would end up being 2 hours long, but one portion would be reads for the following week, and then also the improv stuff. Oh, cool. Okay, let's see. The cards are jumping. You guys know what song I'm talking about? Okay, so Capricorn, you need to work on self-worth this week. Hello, Adriana. How are you? Where are you chiming in from? That's so cool. Welcome. We are working on Capricorn this week in my very professional studio I have right here. It'll stay up. Actually, you know what? I bet my peppermint water would keep it up. There we go. Can always depend on the peppermint water. All right. Okay, so Capricorns, you need to know that you're good enough this week, and you need to really step into your self-worth. because there's a lot going on, especially all this Capricorn energy, and it may make you doubt. Yeah, Jade. It may make you doubt things, but you need to know you're good enough. And then, so true wind, okay? So listen to the wind, but the true wind is the actual wind that's blowing. So I want to explain something. So when you're sailing and you are moving forward, and the boat is moving forward, you're creating a parent wind, right? So you feel the wind coming back. That's not the true wind. The true wind is the direction of the wind that's going into the sail. So when you have true wind, it's obviously consistent, and a parent wind can change depending on how fast or how slow you're going. So I really feel that you need to be consistent with your actions this week and pay attention to the rhyme and the reason. I don't know why that's popping up and how that resonates. Oh, Utah, woohoo! What's going on? We have Ohio in the house, Utah, Arizona, Indiana, Chicago. Awesome. Okay, so your overall advice this week is sacrifice, okay? So yes, by sticking to the true wind and your truest heart's desire, you may have to sacrifice some things around you to really pull in the energy that you really want. I am based in Chicago, but I'm in an oasis right now, somewhere in the universe. Got that mosquito out of the way. Boom. See, that's your overall advice, Capricorn, okay? Is you just need to realize that there's things that may be distracting you. You need to chime into the universe and the divine timing and know that you're in the right place at the right time. And that, honestly, you are good enough for everything that you're doing. So don't let people question you or distract you. And if they are, just take some time away from them this week. Spend time on yourself. Okay, let's see who's next. Oh, you're originally from Indiana. Woo, where in Indiana? We have a lot of Indiana people in the house. The next sign is Aquarius. Woohoo, Aquarius. What's going on? Sun, moon, rising. Let me take a sip of the peppermint water. Okay, cool. Ooh, right out of the deck. Okay, so Aquarius, nothing is yet set in stone. So this is where things are for you this week. So you just need to realize that you can change the ways you want. You know, when the waves, like if it's not set in stone, you can change the course of the direction of how you want things to go, obviously with good intent and without introducing resistance. And so I think you're in this week, things just seem really uncertain. You chimed in at the right time. The message resonates. And you'll see that advice too. That's awesome. See, divine timing. I'm telling you, you guys. Okay, so nothing's set in stone. So the challenge this week for Aquarius is 15 to 20 knots. So 15 to 20 knots is the wind direction or the wind speed that once you start seeing the white caps on the water right about like 15 knots. And I'm managing the crew of mosquitoes over here. But so that's your challenge this week, is to make sure that you're not going too fast, you're not going too slow, right? So you just need to let things come to you with ease rather than picking up the speed and getting those white caps, because since nothing's set in stone for you this week, you literally just need to relax and let things flow naturally. I know I keep saying the lazy river. It reminds me of Celeste. Ooh, okay. So this isn't definitely overall advice. This is matters of the heart, Aquarius, okay? So I do feel that when it comes to matters of the heart, you need to just take heed this week and really focus in on, if you're writing from the heart, are you expressing from the heart? Are you communicating from the heart? You know, that's what's going to solidify whatever the situation is and put things back into, it will go a direction. Like right now, it's like a fork in the road since nothing's set in stone. So I feel like if you use your heart will guide you and it will lead you down the right path and things will solidify. Yeah. Okay, we have our last sign, Sagittarius. Whoop, whoop. All right, Saggies. Let's see what's going on for Sagittarius this week. Adriana, I don't know if you're on yet, but I go live on Friday nights at 7 o'clock Central Standard Time and on Sundays at 7 o'clock Central Standard Time. I always post a thumbnail and it was always on my YouTube. So come by, come play with us on Friday night. It's super fun. Everyone knows, like Bill knows, Celeste knows, Kathy. It's a lot of fun. Okay, so Sagittarius. Woo, uh-oh. Okay, interesting. Your fellow fire sign Aries got the same card. Step out of your comfort zone. That's awesome, Adriana. Yes, please subscribe. Join the High Vibe Tribe here at Beach Balance Life. You're going to have fun. And everyone's so cool. Literally, like, it's so cool because, like, I'm just meeting so many awesome people in the chat room. And it's so fun to meet people from different states and different people all over the world. And it's so cool to interact. So it just becomes like a family. Okay, so Sagittarius, nothing is set in stone. I'm sorry. Ooh, why did I say that, Sag? You need to step out of your comfort zone. Maybe that's why it's not set in stone yet. Because you need to step into some bigger shoes and really just walk forward, right? Okay, docking. So your challenge this week is, are you going to dock your boat or are you going to stay out and really just explore new uncharted territories? That's why you need to step out of your comfort zone. I think your challenge is you want to dock the boat, but you shouldn't. You need to continue to explore different winds, different wind patterns. I just really feel like there's a lot more for you to explore and express because you're more prepared than you know for this weather. Yes, Adriana is so cool. Yeah. All right, so Sagittarius. So when you start feeling that you want to dock the boat, you need to get back out there on the water. Okay. Your overall advice this week is, conflict and defeat. So yes, that's why you want to dock your boat, because you feel conflict and you feel defeated, but you don't need to. You need to push through this last step, just like I did to push myself to come on this live tonight. I literally was just like so sad that my software wasn't streaming correctly. But that's why I pushed myself. But I'm an Aries, and so Sagittarius, you need to take my example and use it in your life this week. I do see that you do have some financial material changes coming up for you, and that's your advice. And that's why it's important for you to step out of your comfort zone and don't dock your boat, because you might miss an opportunity that's going to lead you down a path that's going to fulfill you with financial material opportunities or ideas and collaborations. You know, you really need to put those sails back up, get back on the water, and get back out on the race course, whatever it takes, whatever analogy you want to use. Obviously, I'm a sailor, so that's the analogy I'm using. But, you know, with here at Beach Balance Life, it's all about sailing, surfing, and scuba diving. So you're only going to get water sports here. Woo! Okay, let's see what's going on. Okay, so Princeton, I'm not sure what, this sounds familiar. Is that over by like, is that off the South Shore train line? Maybe, like around Purdue? Is that Purdue? Okay, let's see what's going on in the chat. Oh yeah, Bill, I'm glad that you landed in time. That's awesome. Oh, Kathy, yes, I do need to get outside. Well, I spend so much time outside. I love it. Kyle, what's going on? Happy Sunday. How are you? Okay, so since we do have we're in the middle of eclipse season. Is that a tick? Hold on. I hope it wasn't. I'm gonna have to check my hairline later. Good old nature. I'm doing awesome. I've had an awesome weekend. I'm so revived out here in this oasis somewhere in the universe. But I'll be back in my regular studio soon. Okay, so overall energy for everybody this week that we need to focus in on are adjustments are required, okay? We need to adjust our thought process and let things flow. We want things to, like, listen, I would love to fast forward to 2021. And I know I'm not the only one who feels that way. Oh, you can hear the crows in the background? Can you guys hear the waterfall? Priscilla, what's going on? Haven't seen you in a while. Welcome back. Okay, so adjustments are required. I do feel that we all would love to fast forward through all this energy and just kind of figure out what's the next step. I can't wait to travel again. I can't wait to travel globally. That's in the cards for me. I'm super stoked. And so the challenge is this week is we can't do that. So we still can take the helm of our life. So that's our challenge, right? So you've been chilling for just a minute, Priscilla. I get that. So our challenge is we still can take the helm. We want it, but we can't take it in directions that the boat won't go. Like if there isn't any water or if the water depth is not deep enough for the boat to go into, you can't go. But you can still go other different avenues, right? You can go down a different channel. You can go to a different marina, a different harbor, throw out your anchor line and chill, right? So we still have control of, and we need to focus on the things we can control. That is our challenge this week. Okay, so our overall advice this week for everybody is, yeah, channeling is fun. Okay, ooh, awesome. So for everybody, the Passion Ignited card popped out. This is amazing because this card is saying, this is like striking the match and the fire is lit. Like the spark is there. So take the areas of your life that you don't have control into and just kind of set those aside for a little while and focus on the places where you can and ignite the passion in those areas, okay? And that's where you're going to really see things flourish this week. Yeah. Yeah. If you go in the wrong door, it'll kick you out. And if it's the wrong door, it may not even open and you're sitting there banging on the door saying, "Hey, I really want to go through this door." And the door's like, "I'm locked. Go find another door." And that's where we need to take the helm. We need to direct our lives in places that have the doors open for us. The universe is giving us so many gifts right now and so many doors. And we have this time to really focus in on our passions. And so take the time to do this. Like if you want to start a YouTube channel, do it. If you want to write a book, do it. If you want to run a marathon, you could practice for it. You just can't really run one this year because they're all canceled. But you get the point. So let's see. Woo. I'm going to pull a card for an overall theme for us to focus on this week as we lead up to the lunar eclipse on Friday, which is also the summer solstice and a new moon at the same time. So it's going to be intense. Okay. This card pops up a lot, you guys. This is the one I keep talking about. I have it on my Instagram. Wave of power, okay? So we have the surge and the power of the waves behind us that are going to lead us in the right direction just by taking the helm and going on, like we're going from now, being on a sailboat to now being surfing. But when you're surfing, literally like the wave is pushing you. It's effortless. All you have to do is stand on the board and direct to go. And actually that ties in with taking the helm, because if you know that you want to take the surfboard over in a certain direction, you look that direction and you ignite that passion to go in that direction, and that's where you're going to go. You know, and this also says it's an upswing in energy, which is perfect. We all need the upswing in energy and exhilarating movement. So see how I'm like dodging mosquitoes. But see how she just like literally just like letting the wave crash up behind her, and she's like, I got this. The power is behind all of us to get what we want this week, to do what we need to do to get through to the next week. Right? So that being said, does anyone have any overall questions before we pop off here? I might go live again just to test the software. So if you see me live, just come in and say hi. It won't be anything like extravagant. I really just wanted to test the video quality. Yay. Yes. Energy, movement, and going forward. Oh my gosh. Aren't we super? I'm so excited for that. Super excited. Sure. Priscilla, what's your question? Bring it on. Play some outro music. Huh. You know, actually, some people in the chat might be able to help with that question too. Why do you keep having dreams about kids and you already have a son? Well, maybe do you want more kids? Also, you know what I just heard? What I just thought of is maybe you need to pay attention to your inner child a little bit more and really step out of being so serious and like, you know, maybe do some coloring, like an adult coloring book, or just like do some painting. I'm just getting the vibe that it's an inner child thing, that your inner child started to talk to you. Yeah, but your inner child, maybe it's just also it's usually when you dream, it's things coming up from your subconscious, right? Or something that you've seen during the day. So maybe it's just because you've maybe been spending more time with your son during this quarantine time or whatever time we're in right now, that it just kind of coming into your dream. Like for instance, I was dreaming the other night about what was that? I was dreaming about like making steaks or something like that. And because like we had grilled out that day, and it just became a part of my dream. So I'm not sure. Oh, that's what you're about to say, Kyle, the inner child thing. I know, right? So maybe instead of actually playing with your son, maybe it's still your inner child that needs a creative outlet. And also, you know, sometimes when you're dreaming and you're lucid dreaming, you could ask those children, what do they want? You know? All right, so for the new people in the room, Adriana, I'll pull a card for you. You're new, so welcome. I usually pull cards on Friday nights. And I pull cards for everybody, but that would be another very long YouTube. And if Jade's still here, chime in the chat and I'll pull a card for you because you're new. So welcome. Everybody in the chat room is so awesome, so you'll get to know everybody. And then if Harmony's still on. Yeah, it was a great steak. It was good. Okay, so Adriana, I'm going to pull a Beach Balance Life card. These are my Oracle cards that I have an artist working on right now. And 2 cards popped out, rounding the mark in the next few months. So I really feel that in the next few months, you're going to round the mark and start the next leg of your journey. Yep, Friday and Sunday nights at 7 p.m. Friday night, we take it every direction. Sometimes I have guests. Sometimes I have my friends threatening to streak in the backyard. That almost happened on Friday, by the way. When I got off the live, my friends were down the block and they're like, listen, we knew you, we saw you, and they weren't able to chime in because they weren't logged into Google. But they're like, yeah, we were thinking about maybe streaking behind you in the background. Again, you never know what you're going to get. And now if I just ruin the surprise they do it, I'll be like, I told you guys. Yeah, you're welcome, for sure. Oh, Kyle, yes, it could have been your ancestors visiting in your dreams. I know, right? Yeah. Let's see what else is going on in the chat. Okay, so I'm going to close it out. You guys are awesome. I'm so glad you joined me. It's been a fun Sunday. I always just get so excited to come live. It's fun. It's fun to see everybody and just chill. What are you guys talking about? That was in your dream? Oh, yeah. Interesting how you have that dream, like you remember everything about it. Like the details. That's a lot of detail. Those are a lot of details. Wow. Cool. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to end this live and then I'm going to go into that software and I'm just going to go live from that. The video is different. So if you guys are on, or if you want to just like pop on, just like wait a few minutes and I'll be live again. And I'm just curious to see what the video quality is. Maybe it was just the internet earlier because the video quality looks great right now. But when I did a replay, it wasn't that great. So that being said, I'll do my outro music from Empyrean Shaw. Mystical Musings. Love you, girl. Oh, yeah. Priscilla, you need to keep a dream journal. Everyone does, actually. I just have it in my notes in my phone, and I have a list of all of the songs that are in my head. Remember, I guys tell you guys about that all the time, but there's a lot of messages in songs, at least for me. I kind of feel bad ending the live because you guys are like in the middle of a conversation. Okay, you guys are awesome. And to all the new subscribers, thank you so much for joining. That's so cool that you guys joined tonight. Love having you a part of Beach Balance Life, the lifestyle of conscious communication. Hello, Mike. Who and where are you from? Yeah. Cool. All right. Well, Mike, sorry you popped in at the last minute. Massachusetts? What? Are you a sailor? Because if so, you belong a part of Beach Balance Life. Yep. Kyle's an intuitive. He's good. He knows that. Meditation will help bring answers. Adriana, bye. See you on Friday, girl. Come by Friday. Nice meeting you. Mike, I go live on YouTube Fridays and Sunday nights at 7 p.m. Friday nights are like improv all over the place. Crazy time. And then Sunday is more just like tarot readings. But yeah, we have a lot of fun. Subscribe to the channel and click the notification bell because then you know when I'm going live. I usually post a thumbnail prior so you know it's a reminder. And yeah, I'm sorry we're ending the live, but we've already been on for an hour. Yeah, welcome to the Soul family, for sure. Cool. All right, and you guys don't forget to go over on Instagram. Follow me under Beach Balance Life, and that's balanced with a D at the end. And then also go follow Empyrean_Shaw for this awesome, like these awesome beats. Wait, what? Before I leave, Priscilla, what? You had it that's out of body experience. Cool. That's awesome. All right, I'm going to pop off this live. I'm going to go try that streaming. So if you're back on YouTube, just come say hi. It'll only be up there for a few minutes, but I would love your feedback to see how the video quality is. And we'll go from there. All right. I love you guys. Have a wonderful, wonderful week. And I'll see you on Friday. This summer solstice, the solar lunar eclipse. I mean, hello. It's going to be awesome. Yes. Priscilla, I hope you saw that before you left. The angel messages. Thank you, Kyle. Love and light. I love you guys. I will see you on Friday. Have a wonderful week. And until then, just keep chilling. All right. 77. That's a good one. All right. I got to go. I'll see you guys later. Bye.